Hi folks, and welcome to Bob's blog. Now this is a bit of a departure for me from what I've usually done with YouTube in the past. I've probably been on YouTube for like over 10 years, but most of my videos have always just been circus stuff, just basic any stuff that I've been interested in. But I've never addressed the camera directly, so I thought I'd give it a try, get out of my comfort zone, do something a bit different. Because I've always enjoyed the process of making these films, but never done this, never spoken directly to camera, so I thought, what's to lose, may as well give it a go. So I'm actually here at the minute in Clifden for the Arts Festival. So I'm up at the Darcy Monument, which is just above Clifden. I'll show you a wee view with the GoPro here if I can get this working at the same time. Yeah, so I'll try and fit this in shot so you can see what I'm looking at as I'm looking at the camera here. So yeah, this is Clifden, the beautiful Connemara Mountains, which I still haven't walked properly in. I will do at some point in the future, hopefully. But yeah. So down here for the Arts Festival, which lasts, I think it lasts about 2 weeks. We're here for the last Saturday of the festival, doing street shows in the centre of the town, and some of the other guys from Streetwise Circus who I work with teach kids at the local school how to stilt walk. So they've been doing that for years. I think Jim's been doing this festival for easily over 25 years, and we've done at least 10 of them over the years. It's one of our favourite festivals. But they teach the kids up at the school how to stilt walk, and then the kids come and stilt walk in the festival as part of the parade on the Saturday night. So I'll show you some of that footage obviously later on as well. Yeah, so this is where I'm sitting is the Darcy Monument. I was just googling the Darcy Monument just to give you some interesting facts. Named after John Darcy, who apparently was the founder of Clifden, 1785 to 1839, in case you're interested. And it says various examples of graffiti from 1871 are etched into the limestone. Now I'm wondering where it is here. I can't see any directly behind me. I'll have a look later on and see if I can take a shot of some of the ancient graffiti on the Darcy Monument. So as you may have noticed from that last recording, it was quite windy on top of the hill there, so most of the stuff I was saying when I was looking for the graffiti you couldn't hear because of the wind. I've since bought a mic, a wind protected mic thing to record these vlogs when I'm out and about, so hopefully that'll deal with that in future. But yeah, I did have a look for some of the graffiti, and as you can see hopefully from the video, there was a few bits and pieces. I must say I admire the dedication of graffiti artists from 140 years ago. You couldn't just go to B&Q and get a tin of paint. You had to bring up your hammer and chisel. That really does show dedication. So hats off to the graffiti artists of 1879 or whenever it was. So this is Clifden Town Square. This is where all the shows are happening later on. So there's a group called Fidget Feet. They've been coming to this festival for years as well. They do aerial dance. Top of this big crane later on, I'll show you that. They're just setting up, a bit of music going on until the activities start later on. So yeah, this is Clifden. So I've just come out getting ready for the show now, and we've got about an hour just before we start, and I come out and Fidget Feet are already rehearsing, so I'll show you a quick shot of them as you just get past this bus. There you go. Clifden Arts Festival is famous for its festival posters as well. There's been some fantastic ones over the years, many of which have been done by Jimmy Lawler. And it was great last year to see that his daughter Hetty has done a festival poster as well. That was last year's festival poster, which was amazing. Many of the local shops also have displays. This one seems to be a picture of Greta Thunberg, I think. The description seems to bear that out anyway. But yeah, a lot of the shops have great displays on. in addition to street circus shows that we put on the Saturday afternoon at the festival. There's also other acts. Fidget Feet that I mentioned earlier always put on a spectacular show, and there are other performers on the gig rig as well. And then later on in the evening there's the parade. We'll get to that later. First of all, there's a bit of footage of my double act Babcock and Bobbins. Now the problem is whenever you like to film stuff as well as perform, filming your own stuff is always difficult. You've just got to leave the camera somewhere. I did hand the camera to a member of the audience this year, but yeah, it wasn't recording, so I didn't get any shots from the front. And it was raining as well. And we'd normally have some discussion with the other actor, Jim and Nick, about who's going to go on first. They usually like to go on first, but it turns out this year it was a bad choice for us. They finally let us go on first, but yeah, it rained throughout our show. So yeah, not much good footage of us, but here's some good footage of Jim and Nick anyway, and I've put a longer edit of this. I'll put a link up above there if you can see that. So yeah, enjoy this.
Did you have a little rummage through me sporran there?
He's sporran? No. Nick, I've a bit on here. What are you doing?
I'm just keeping them entertained.
Well, no, I've got my work cut out of them. I've got your hat.
You what?
I've got your hat.
How can you tell?
It's too big. I want mine. Give me mine. Here we go.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
The culmination of the Arts Festival is the parade on the Saturday night. This is us getting ready. People are often surprised to see that we use parcel tape to put on our stilts. It's actually quite strong when you've wrapped it around a few times.
Is he doing a good job? No? You're scared?
No, let's go. You want to know what happened to my GoPro?
What?
It drowned.
Really?
It's short-circuited because of water damage.
Was it a new one?
I had
A 6 or a 7?
It was a Hero 5, but it was of that year.
Was it in the waterproof
It was new
casing?
when I had it. It was in the casing and everything. And then I had it for a year, and then I went down to the shore and I was just, filming. And then when I brought it home, I plugged it into my laptop, and then it just error, blank screen. Bag of rice.
This is a 7. This is meant to be waterproof without the casing on.
Yeah.
And I used it in a swimming pool, and then I couldn't switch it off. I thought, right, that's the last time I'm doing that. Wave for the camera. Or just look mildly embarrassed.
I used to go there.
Metal when wet is slipping.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, when they get down around the restaurants, get them to knock at the windows and all that type of stuff.
Well,
Getting 15 to 20 kids up on stilts and keeping them safe can be a bit of an ordeal, but as you can see in the clips here, the kids did great, doing a bit of pre-parade entertainment, walking around the town, and taking part in the parade as well.
Someone's going to walk into that, isn't he? That's dangerous.
Ben's here.
Ben's here.
damage the stilts do to your knees after 2 hours.
My muscles I'm worried about.
I give you the back flippish.
Okay. Here we go. I'm the little kid.
Yeah, that would be awkward.
That wouldn't look good.
That wouldn't look good. The back flip into some sort of.
Picking on the Eskimos.
Yeah.
Whoa! What do you mean you missed it?
Why'd I blink?
Until he falls.
Yeah, till he uses it.
I blinked.
Clifden Arts Festival is the longest running community arts festival in Ireland. It's been running since 1977 and its success is mainly down to one man, and that's Brendan Flynn, who joined us here for a drink in Guy's Bar after the carnival. And Brendan is one of the main reasons we end up back at the festival year after year, so thanks to Brendan. Another place we like to frequent when we're down in Clifden is EJ King's. But I don't want to just show favouritism to these two bars. We did drink in other bars as well. So once Saturday night is done, that's pretty much the festival over for us. Once you get up on Sunday morning, you've just got the 5-hour drive back to Belfast to contend with. But before we do that, I always like to have a quick drive around the Skye Road. Probably one of the most picturesque parts of the wide Atlantic Way. Always worth taking a wee detour. Only takes about 10 or 15 minutes to drive round. I did take this time lapse that you're watching. Probably should have pointed the camera out of the side window rather than the front window, because you're mainly seeing road here and you get much better views at the sign, but hey, I'll do it next year. This picture will give you a better idea of what I was trying to capture. So yeah, a 5-hour drive back to Belfast isn't everybody's idea of a good time, but when you've got scenery like this, it does make it a little bit easier. So that's pretty much it for this first vlog. Thanks for watching this far, if you have done. I'm going to try and do these fairly regularly, maybe once every couple of weeks. I'm also going to do a few videos of walks with my dog Harvey, guided walks around the Mourns and different places in Northern Ireland and further afield. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see what's coming up. But thank you for watching. See you again.